Every morning, millions of people wake up, go to work, earn money, and still remain financially stuck. They repeat the same routine every day, believing hard work alone will eventually make them rich. Years pass by, but their financial situation barely changes, leaving them confused and frustrated. The shocking truth is that earning money and building wealth are completely different games. Most people spend their entire lives working for money instead of making money work for them. They trade their time for income every single day without creating any long-term assets. Meanwhile, wealthy people quietly buy assets that continue generating value year after year. Even while they sleep, their investments keep growing and working behind the scenes. This simple difference slowly creates a massive gap between ordinary workers and wealthy investors. And the biggest reason most people stay poor is that they never start investing at all. Most people think investing is only for the rich, but that belief keeps them stuck for years. In reality, many successful investors started with small amounts and simple financial habits. The power of investing does not come from huge amounts of money, but from consistency. Small investments made regularly can grow into significant wealth through the power of compounding. While others spend every extra dollar, investors use their money to buy future opportunities. Every dollar invested today has the potential to work for years in the future. That is why wealthy people focus on buying assets instead of collecting liabilities. The earlier someone starts investing, the easier it becomes to build long-term financial freedom. Unfortunately, most people keep waiting for the perfect moment, and years quietly pass by. And while they wait, inflation quietly reduces the value of the money they worked so hard to earn. Think about it. A dollar sitting idle today will likely buy less in the future. That is why saving money alone is not enough to build real wealth. Money must grow faster than inflation if you want your financial future to improve. This is where investing becomes one of the most powerful tools for financial growth. Imagine two friends earning exactly the same salary every month for many years. One spends everything, while the other consistently invests a small portion of every paycheck. At first, their lives look almost identical, and nobody notices any difference. But after several years, the results begin to separate their financial futures dramatically. The investor now owns growing assets, while the spender still depends entirely on active income. The difference was never income, it was simply the decision to start investing early. 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock, minute. Unfortunately, many people believe investing is too risky, so they never even begin. But avoiding investing can often be riskier than investing itself over the long term, because while investments may fluctuate, inflation quietly takes money from everyone every year. The wealthiest people understand this, which is why they focus on ownership and assets. They buy shares of businesses instead of spending every dollar on short-term pleasures. Every investment represents ownership in something that can grow and create value. This is why investing is not gambling when it is based on knowledge and patience. Successful investors do not chase quick profits. They focus on long-term growth instead. They understand that wealth is usually built slowly, not through overnight success stories. And this single lesson separates those who build wealth from those who stay financially stuck. The good news is that you do not need thousands of dollars to start investing today. Many modern investment platforms allow beginners to start with surprisingly small amounts. What matters most is not the amount you start with, but the habit you build. Small actions repeated every month can create extraordinary results over many years. The challenge is that most people focus only on immediate rewards and ignore the future. That is why financial freedom often belongs to people who think years ahead. They understand that every dollar invested today can become much more tomorrow. Meanwhile, people who never invest remain trapped in the cycle of earning and spending. The choice is simple: consume everything today or build wealth for tomorrow. And the people who choose investing are usually the ones who eventually achieve financial freedom. But here is the truth that changes everything. Investing is not really about money at all. It is actually about buying back your time and creating freedom for your future. Every investment you make today is a step toward having more choices tomorrow. The ability to choose where you work, how you live, and what you do. That freedom is what investing can eventually provide when combined with patience and discipline. Unfortunately, most people never experience it because they never take the first step. They keep waiting for more money, more knowledge, or the perfect moment to begin. But the perfect moment rarely arrives, and time continues moving forward without stopping. And one day, many people realize they should have started much earlier than they did. So the question is not whether investing works. The real question is how much longer you can afford to wait before starting.